Good morning, everyone. We are continuing here in the very beautiful and elevating words of the Meishiv Nefesh. And today he brings a beautiful insight from the Nefesh Shalom. Makor HaSimcha, the source of happiness. Hu sheyehudi samech mehanhagas habaris baruch shema itay, is that a Jew is happy and rejoices with the way in which Hashem, the creator of the world, deals with him and takes care of him. This kind of simcha, this joy that a person feels when he examines the ways that Hashem takes care of him in all of his situations in life, comes from a very deep feeling HaKadosh Baruch Hu Avarachamon, Hashem is the Father of mercy. Ne'eman, he is faithful and trustworthy. Umasoloi, and a person gives themselves over to Hashem because we trust that He's doing everything for our good. V'tamid mashkiach alav laheitiv v'mai, and Hashem is constantly watching over me in order to do good for me. That's how a person has to reach a level of simcha inside of their heart when they realize Hashem is watching over me and Hashem cares about me and Hashem has mercy on me. And everything that's going on in my life is is for my good. Because everything that Hashem does to a person is ultimately good. Whether a person understands and feels and appreciates that good, or even if he doesn't understand that this is for his benefit. Because the person lives with pure faith, and he believes faithfully that everything that Hashem does to him, everything is for the good. That's the emunah, that's the faith that a person has when we believe that HaKadosh Baruch Hu wants only our good, and He guides our lives with goodness, and He has mercy, and He does chesed and rachamim. Whether I understand or I don't understand, my emunah, my faith in Hashem allows me to believe strongly that kol ma Dovid rachmanu, whatever Hashem is doing is for the good. And when a person reaches this clarity, margish Yehudi gam be'es tzara, a Jew will then be able to feel even at challenging, painful times. Umitzuka, when they're not so sweet, when they're bitter. Esma the kosiv, like it says in the verse in Tehillim, Imai anoichi b'tzara. Hashem says, I am together with him. I'm together with my fellow, with a Jew, with another person, b'tzar, when they are suffering. Hashem is right there. Anything that happens in a person's life, even if a person will fall from his madrega, whether it means his spiritual levels, or even if a person, God forbid, would fall down from a staircase and bang themselves up, and his mind and his heart is convoluted and is confused, and he's going through difficulties in life, nevertheless, he still feels the closeness of Hashem. Because Hashem is together with him in the bitterness of his soul. And the person never has to feel alone in whatever situation or condition that he finds himself in. And because that the person feels that the Holy One, blessed be He, is together with him, and Hashem Himself alone He did and He does and He always will do for everything in this world, the person is able to be in a constant state of simcha, of happiness. As he brings down in the notes a very famous statement that we have in English: the city of happiness is in the state of mind. It's all up to us. If we look at the good and we see the good, and when we believe that everything that HaKadosh Baruch Hu does is the goodness emanating from His mercy and His kindness and how much He loves us, then we see wherever we go, whatever we do, whatever we are struggling with in our lives, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is with us during those times, and that is how, in fact, we're going to achieve the happiness and the joy to be able to rejoice in everything that transpires in our lives. Wishing you a wonderful day filled with the recognition that Kol Ma Dovid Rachmano, that everything that the merciful one Hashem does is L'tav Ovid, is for the good, and in that way you'll go from morning until night in a state of simcha, of true happiness. All the best.